Hello, my name is Sarah Teray. Today I'm going to be evaluating and comparing two pairs of sources that cover the same topic. So I'll be answering a few questions to help determine which website is more credible, more reliable, and overall more suitable for use in college assignments. So the first pair that I'll be evaluating will be an article on pesticides, one which is on the Global Healing website and one which is on the EPA's website. So for the Global Healing, what kind of site is it? The link to the site, the post about pesticides, is definitely informational, but further research into the page shows that it's actually a website for selling supplements, so it's more of a sales website. The founder, Dr. Edward Group, DC, is a registered doctor of chiropractic, naturopathic practitioner, and he is an alumni of Harvard University and MIT Sloan School of Management. So he would be the one responsible for the information, or at least the top dog. The rest of the team, however, has no college experience mentioned at all in their descriptions, but rather worked their way up into the company to achieve their position. There is a contact page, and the info seems pretty legitimate. They provide a phone number, text message, and an email for contact, along with their address for headquarters. Moving on to the EPA, definitely comes across as an informational website. The EPA has thousands of listed employees who are all super qualified, college educated in their positions, and the organization itself was signed into effect by President Nixon in 1970. There is, again, a contact page and info. The contact information does appear to be legitimate. There's a contact form, provided email and phone number, other resources, and all 13 addresses of all their headquarters. Which one, if I had to choose, is more appropriate for college assignments? Definitely the EPA site. Which is more credible? Definitely the EPA site. For me, what helped me decide this was the EPA's website trumps the Global Healing site in both credibility and qualifications. While the founder of Global Healing has credentials, the site itself is about selling a product, so it feels like it's a little bit, it can cause a bias in the way that they frame certain articles. The EPA, however, has thousands of qualified employees across the country who had to get a college education and years of experience to start working there and to achieve their high positions. The CEO and director of Global Experience of Global Healing have only achieved their statuses by moving up in the company. This is clear when seeing their starting positions in the company, which were being a web marketer and a graphic designer, respectively. The EPA also has an endless list of resources that does not include any bias because they are a government entity, so they have to be sort of, in the middle. Moving on to the second pair of articles about antimicrobial resistance. One is from the CDC and another one is from Detecting Design, which is a very old website. For starting with the CDC, they're definitely more informational. Their whole website is about different diseases, health issues, and it can give you a bunch of resources. It's backed by an incredible team of leaders with titles such as PhD, MD, SCD, SM, MPH, MA, and so on. The principal deputy director of the CDC is Susan Monarez, who has a PhD. Yes, there is a contact page. It's a little short. They only have an email form to contact them via email and a phone number, so a little bit less. And now moving on to the Detecting Design article. The site is definitely informational. It looks like a kind of website that anyone could really upload something to, but I wouldn't say it's like fact-checked, but who's responsible for the information? The article that brings up is by Sean D. Pittman, MD, but otherwise the page does not have an about page or specifies an owner or company that runs it. This is possibly due to how old the site is. Again, the contact page is not there. There is an email subscription service that you can sign up for, but again, I think this is just a product of its age because it's so old, being founded in 2002. If I had to take my opinion, which is more appropriate for college assignments and more credible, definitely goes to the CDC website. It touts an impressive, qualified staff with great detail on their titles. They lack bias, and their website seems purely informational. They also have many outside resources other than their own to back their factual claims. The Detecting Design site, however, feels a little bit more entertainment-based. While it's also backed with many sources and its many articles, it's extremely dated, and the sources are dated as well. So some articles are over 20 years old. So I would say it's lacking in continuity and a contact page and information about the creator of the site as well. Thank you so much.